This is episode 82 of Black Nerd Planet Podcast Extravaganza Weekly. They were like, what? It wasn't like, do they still do telethons?
I don't know if they
do. They used to have them all the time back in the day.
I ain't seen nothing in a long time.
Call 1-800 save the church.
I don't even know, man.
That's funny. I'm rude.
But you know, man, it's your boy M. It's Black Nerd Planet.
It's your boy Jordan. I'm taking the boy this time.
And
I'm a copycat.
I'm an influencer out here. It's all good. I'll be an Instagram influencer.
At what point do people really become an influencer? They'd be like, I'm an influencer.
Because one person said a phrase that they said one time. It's like, man, you got that from me. Yeah, I did. And I'm an influencer now, man.
You said Call of Duty was a shooting game. Man, it's crazy, boy.
I believe you. I don't know, though. I guess you got to have, like, a little following or something.
Yeah. I think that's where my question was leading, because, like, how many followers do you need on, like, Instagram and Twitter to be viable?
Yeah, a couple hundred at least, I guess. I would think. I don't know. But it's like, I don't know, because if you got a decent amount of little people, even if you had like 50 people following you, and like 4 of them was really like listening to the stuff that you're saying, then technically you an influencer.
Yeah, that is
true. You might not be like a super popular influencer, like famous.
Who is the biggest influencer of all time, Hitler or MLK?
I mean, they did have a lot of people following.
I guess the easy answer is Jesus, but
that's true too.
That's not the fun answer.
That's true too. Like, don't do it.
That's not the controversial clickbait answer.
Oh yeah, we did that already. Got it.
Oh shoot, what you been up to, man? You been watching movies and taking names?
Yeah.
Is that a phrase?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know about phrases. But yeah, man, I went to watch The Lodge today. It was some, like, I don't know, I guess it was an art film. Because, you know, like on the AMC app, I don't know if you be seeing it, some of the like movies.
Artesian films.
Exactly. Because when I first looked, I think it came out like last week or the week before, and I first looked, it wasn't on Showtimes, and then it was some for today, so.
It was, okay. Because around here we got the Keystone Art Cinema.
I just heard about that, but no, I've never been to it before.
The only time I ever went there was for when they had Joan Jett and I can't think of the band, but it was that movie. Kristen Stewart was playing Joan Jett, basically like a life story movie biopic.
I was about to say Lifetime film.
Nah. But yeah, that's the only time I ever been there.
Yeah,
I think.
I ain't never been there. I just recently even heard about it before.
Yeah, it's one of them things the rich folk hide from.
It's not fair, but that's fair, I suppose.
Oh man, but who's in the lodge?
I want to say that I was like, because I was trying to figure it out. The only person who I really recognized was like the mom. I think it was Alicia Silverstone, maybe, but I don't know. Them older white ladies kind of look the same to me.
Guess we could look it up on the computer.
And then dude from It was there too, George. I mean, was that George? Was the older brother George? Right? No, the little brother
Jetson?
was. No, from It.
No, I don't know. I ain't seen it. It is who is that? It don't even say. It just got the director and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she looked like that. She looked like that, I think, but I'm not sure. But anyway, the brother from It, the main character, basically, who was
Veronica Franz and Selvran Falia directed it. Written by Riley Koo, Jaden Martell, Leah McGoo. Alicia Silverstone, I know her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was her.
Richard Armitage.
She had a small role though.
Yeah.
And I had looked up the people who made it, like Hammer Studios or something.
Hammer Pants.
And they made. And they made
Jaden Martell.
Yeah.
Age 17.
He was a brother. He was Georgie's older brother.
Okay. So it was a horror film. Was it like slasher horror or just like suspense?
Nah, it was more like, it wasn't even really suspenseful. It was kind of, I mean, it had some suspense moments, but it was really just kind of like psychological.
Yeah, psychological warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like movies like that.
It was super religious too. Had a lot of like nods to, I mean, not even just a little bit, but like a lot.
Yeah,
it was like mainly.
Okay, so
like
were they dealing with like demons and stuff too? I would assume is why they would bring that in.
Well, it wasn't. No, it wasn't really. I mean, it was like demons, but like in your mind, kind of.
Oh man, keep going.
Yeah.
I'll be messing up out here.
Yeah, so it wasn't like real demons, but it was like metaphorical demons. It wasn't really any kind of spirits or nothing.
Yeah.
At least not that they was like
visual spirits, but kind of like innuendo or
just kind of
implications of
it just kind of like the demons that you have, basically like sins or whatever, It was kind of that kind of thing.
Okay.
It was cool though. It was interesting. It was like, you could definitely tell like it was supposed to be like artisan films or whatever. It was cool though.
Yeah, I wonder like, is that, would you categorize that the same as like indie video games or something? I think there's some that you would like that Sayonara game that just came out, or like Grease or whatever, like games like that. You know what I mean? Because Overcooked is kind of like an indie game, but you wouldn't be like, this is an artisan film.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Yeah.
Just lesser budget or something.
Yeah, it was definitely like that. It was cool though. I mean, it had a few little jump scare scenes, or really not that many, like one. And it wasn't even like a jump scare. It was just like, I mean, it was, but yeah, it was like a startling thing. Like, yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't think he was about to do that. Okay.
What did they say? What did they say Patrick was when they kept showing him the picture? Have you seen him? What was he called? Like the Slasher or something? I can't remember. I'll move on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. That was from SpongeBob, but yeah. So I watched that. What else? That's pretty much it. I've been like still playing Stardew and shit.
Yeah. You getting more monies on that? What's the bank account looking like?
I think I spent a lot of my money already. What? Kids. I don't have nothing. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat some of this candy though.
My children. This is their best friend, or my oldest best friend lives across the street, so she always wanna. Well, I mean, obviously they want to play together, but they always like busting in here at some point. And my wife's gone, so they had to ask me. So. Great. Yeah, I missed your Stardew situation.
Say nothing. I stopped. I didn't.
Goddamn, boy, you know Werther.
I felt like that was gonna take a little bit of time.
Eating them church candy.
But I probably got like 16,000, I guess.
Okay.
But I mean, I have the stuff to make money, but I'm really just kind of farming and living off my own like stuff. I'm kind of
for the market to get right,
and I'm kind of exploring too.
Okay.
I just unlocked the bus station that take you to the desert.
Oh, nice. That was something I was trying to do when I was playing, and I could never get to it.
Yeah, the community center. You got to do those little community center bundles and stuff.
Them achievement things,
basically. And I'm pretty much done. I think I got like 2 or 3 little bundles left.
Oh, nice.
I have it finished up or whatever. And then. So yeah, I'm moving pretty efficiently on that.
Man, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I'm just I be feeling dumb on them mugs because I kept trying to do all that stuff and I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely like when you think about it, and like in the time, I mean, in the frame of like me sitting there playing it, it's definitely long and drawn out for sure. I mean, like a long process. Then that's pretty much it. I got a new little kind of nightly routine that I've been messing with since like I've been getting off kind of late.
Oh yeah, from like the get-go.
Yeah, and I don't really get to hop on the game that much, or by the time I get on there, everybody pretty much shutting it down, ready to go to bed or whatever. So I've been watching Family Feud.
with Steve Harvey, or you done found some old episodes?
Nah, I've been watching with Steve Harvey. I've been watching the Game Show Network. Between that and Ghost Adventures, really. But Ghost Adventures I've been watching in the daytime. They come on in the daytime. And then at night, when it's like late at night, I watch Family Feud. That shit is funny, man. People just
for some reason, I'm surprised you like watching that.
I like game shows, honestly. I think I always liked the Game Show Network because I used to watch that show where they'd be like, big bucks, no whammy, stop. I can't think of what it's called. But
the Pressure Luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
I used to watch that show all the time.
That's one they always want to try to bring back.
Yeah, that show was crazy too. So yeah, I've been watching Game Show Network. Man, they just be saying anything. You would think that
it almost seems rigged sometimes.
Yeah, the questions that they be asking, they be like, pig feet, and it's like, what? Like, what are you talking about, man?
Or when they try to get them like super nice, seemingly traditional families, and they're like, name something that you don't use your hands with, and then like, oh, good, I'm gonna
eat
say
butt, and then like, what? Steve Harvey like, huh?
Oh well, he makes that weird mustache face he always do.
I just never could see Steve Harvey the same way since that episode of The Proud Family. When he was the credit card. Yeah. And ever since then, man, he just a credit card with a mustache.
He got cut at the end. Don't cut. He had her spit it all that bread.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just funny, like, when you think about it, like, how Steve Harvey's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? But, like, now he's like a life guru, game show host, so it's kind of not the same no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he ain't the same person that he was.
A lot of people give him a lot of slack these days.
Yeah.
Just because he's kind of, especially in the black community, he seemed like he kind of be drawing the line a little too much between trying to be cool with the people with the checks and, you know, sticking to what he was.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a fine line, and boy, you can't never be like, man, I'm on this side, but actually I'm on that side. You can't let it be known. You just got to do it quietly.
Yeah.
If something come up, you just can't talk about it or nothing.
And he was pretty vocal about it too, though.
Yeah.
Especially, I remember when they had like the Def Jam comedy reunion. It was probably like 2 years ago now because it was on Netflix. He was like, I can't say certain stuff because I gotta keep this money going. Yeah. I'm like, man, come on, man. You don't say some jokes.
You say you ain't even tell no jokes. And I've been thinking, well, I guess I wasn't really thinking that I kind of just had realized what it, like, seeing it and watching a Game Show Network and just like the demographic of people who watch that channel. All the commercials is about opioid abuse. And
all the medicinal things they like, getting and
using and like buying a car, like either you own drugs or you need a car, you need a new truck.
I saw a commercial for some kind of drug. I was at my mom's, and it was like, you know how they do, where it's just like, oh yeah, if you take this drug for your life, you might be better off.
Mm-hmm. The door downstairs.
Go through the garage. Basically it was like a black woman was like a teacher or something. Yeah, she was a band director. Mm-hmm. It's like the whole thing was like her doing the band stuff, but it was about like heartburn medicine or something weird, really like unnecessarily connected.
I was just like, man, what is this? So you get on
You know, on the future high wave with that mud.
Watching the game show network. There's some cool shows on there, but it's some goofy shit on there too, so.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched Game Show Network.
That shit funny, but I'm just like, wow. And the commercial, the one specific commercial that it is for the opioid abuse is so, like, stressful to me. Because, like, the whole time, they like, you know, you take this drug and you will get off those drugs. But, like, dude who is, like, the main commercial guy is, like, walking along the way. And on this side is, like, life and everything happening on the other side. It's like a cliff, and it's like made up like Mount Rushmore, but it says opioid abuse. So it's like, damn, man, you taking this other drug to get you off another drug, and the whole time you gotta walk that close to the edge of opioid abuse. Like, I don't feel like that's actually even helping right now.
Oh my god!
Like the whole time he just like, and you know everybody like hugging them and being like, "Come on, John, it's all good, man. You good, bro? You got it." Meanwhile, he's like. Like looking over the edge, you know, it's like going up and down like you're scared of heights and shit. That shit is, it's just like, damn, that's fucked up, man. It's crazy.
Oh man, that ain't right.
That's TV. These days, I guess everybody that's watching TV, you still watching TV? You must be on opioids. You must be tweaking right now.
You hiding them up.
Right, you gotta be. Ain't no way you watching TV right now. You can't be watching this right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but anyway, man.
That's about it on your timeline, man.
That's all I got going on. Like that, man. Trying to figure out who's these people that's on all these opioids.
Shit, man. What have I been up to lately? I've been on that ADD life for so long. People are probably tired of hearing about it. Mm-hmm. I be jumping back around to different stuff. I had streamed Resident Evil Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday because I was talking to you about it Friday. Because I had took some days off of it, and I've been taking weeks and weeks off of streaming. I was like, man, let me get my ass on here. Yeah. I had talked to because my homie Phil, aka Shazam the Jam, who streams on Twitch a lot. He does a lot of Nintendo games, but he's got a cool community going on right now. And I got him in his Discord, and this one guy, I think it's Conville Guardian. He's another streamer. So I was checking him out. He plays Splatoon 2 a lot, and he was pretty cool too. I was like, man, let me get on here and stream and shit. Yeah. So I was playing Resident Evil. And, man, I just was having bad luck with aiming, man. I kept wasting bullets. And so, I was telling you the other day, I got to this point where I had to start backtracking. And when you backtrack at this point, like, new zombies start popping up and different things. Like, the stronger ones are starting to pop up. And then I had, like, 2 bullets in a pistol. I had wasted my shotgun bullets like an idiot. And then I have nothing, man. So I'm like, I try to take a shortcut to get to this security room to get these items that I couldn't get before. But once I opened up this door, man, the damn zombie was just sitting, like the liquor thing that like crawls on all fours, was just chilling. And I was like, man, what the fuck, man? And I was like trying to shoot it with the pistol, but like usually if you shoot it with 2 or 3 shotgun shells to the head, you can kill it. But I ain't have none, so I was like, fuck, man, I just gotta try to shoot it. It was horrible, man. I ran out, and then another zombie with just regular ones walking up. And I'm like, fuck, man, I ain't got a text. I'm trying to, like, limp it to the room. But then, it's been this zombie that, like, would never just die. And I would never just shoot it with, like, a shotgun because I didn't want to waste it. That was just sitting in that room, that security room, whatever. And that mug was just at the door waiting on me. So right when I opened the door, it grabbed my leg, man, and killed me. I was just like, you know what? I had been playing for like a cool 2 hours. So I had made like decent progress. But I'm not exactly sure where my last save is gonna be at.
Oh yeah, that's the worst, man.
So, and I had started doing multiple saves, so I would kind of have like a different, like maybe I want to start back here. Mm-hmm. So but I haven't went back yet. I was like, man, this is too stressful right now, man. But Resident Evil 2, it's a really good game, man. Like, you know me, I always talk about how I don't do horror stuff too much. Mm-hmm. But it's just the gameplay's so good. The story's kind of like whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's you trying to figure out why this shit happening. Yeah. But in terms of gameplay and graphics and just, you know, keyword ambiance and everything, it's really nice, man. And I've still been playing Grand Blue a little bit. I think his name like Batman or whatever on BK. I'm Batman on PlayStation. You probably don't want everybody knowing his name, but I was playing with him on Thursday or Wednesday or something, and he be whooping my ass. But like, I feel like I'm at least getting better though, and I have beat him like once or twice. So I'm trying to get cool on there, but I haven't taken enough time over the last days, like really practice and shit. Yeah. But I really enjoy that game a lot in terms of like, you know, fighting games and shit. Mm-hmm. There's like a whole like single player mode I haven't even tried yet, which I want to do. What else have I been playing? ADD, man. I just be bouncing around. So I don't even really know.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't even have nothing really, because I hadn't even really been playing, especially not the PlayStation. Mm-hmm. I just kind of been getting off work and sitting down and sleep or
check
something.
Them crops and go to bed.
Tend to my love for farming. Shut it on down.
Yeah, I haven't really been messing with my Switch lately. I don't know if it's because I'm waiting on Animal Crossing or what.
And I think that may be kind of, well, not even kind of why, but like a reason why I'm into Stardew Valley so much more lately. Because I'm like, this is going to prep me. This is going to make Animal Crossing even more tight. Yeah. Because there's so much more things you can do with this. Like, you know, like I said, Stardew is only made by one person, so everything's pretty simple as far as how you look and what you can and can't do or whatever. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to play something like Animal Crossing that's like clearly making a point of everything being hella customizable.
Yeah. I'm so hype on Animal Crossing, man. What I'm gonna get to that in a second before I deep dive. Yeah, besides that, I keep getting this random call from San Diego. I don't know who the hell this is. I'm not giving you no money.
For you.
I started reading some, like I have been telling you, I started reading the X-Men story that had started back in like last summer or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like half confused, half understanding and all that shit. Yeah. And I think I got like 4 more of the books out of the House of X, Power of X to read. So I'm going to have a more update on that later. Mm-hmm. But really a lot of it just has to do with them, the mutant. It's like a lot of like different like years in this timeline, and they're trying to basically there's this mutant utopia they found on like the moon or some shit called Krakoa. Mm-hmm. And like they learned how to resurrect mutants, and people done sacrifice themselves, and you figure out that Moira, however you say her name, like you figure out she's a mutant, and but her power is like she can be reincarnated every time she dies, but she doesn't get her mutant power until she's 13. And like in one book they show like all these different like timelines of her life she goes through. Mm-hmm. But like every time she dies and comes back, she goes back to like the same original date that she was born the first time. Mm. So it's like some weird time travel involved, which really confused me. But it was like she kept figuring out like if I went and did this and talked to Professor X then or said that just different butterfly effect stuff basically. So I was just like, man, I don't understand. It probably doesn't help that I was like sleepy too. But yeah, it's a lot going on. There's not a lot of action.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, a lot of X-Men isn't action, but it definitely is just like, man, this is a lot of like shit that
with all the
link
stuff
into.
that they be doing and all the worlds that they be traveling in and out of is pretty much just all explanations all the time. Every movie, every TV show is all just like, man, so here's what happened. Here's the recap. Everything you read is just like a previously owned.
And it damn near feels like that because there's so many mutants that I don't know. So I'm kind of like, shit.
Like one of them episodes of a show where it starts at the end and it makes its way back to the beginning for the end of the show.
Yeah, man. There's so many guys I do not know. And some that are like, look different now. Because they did time travel in like the last few years. Because like Jean Grey and like Cyclops were like younger again, and Jean Grey goes by Marvel Girl again. It's like a whole lot of shit, man. Like somebody got a kid here, and like it's a lot, bro. So I'm just like, I need to damn near get on Wikipedia and like do some more background research because I feel like I jumped in at a good time but a bad time.
Yeah.
And that's been kind of why that's all I've really been reading. I got so much shit I got to pick back up on. Yeah, that's about it, really. I had kind of wanted to play Apex the other day, but I was like, man, I don't want to play Apex.
Yeah.
Even with Kings Canyon kind of being back right now.
Oh, dang, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it goes away tomorrow at some point.
I didn't even get
or
to
Monday,
play.
I should say, at some point.
That's crazy. I'm going to have to play that tonight, which I probably won't even get to.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know. Even like, cause I was telling Adam, I was like, man, I can't keep playing all these multiplayer games and not finishing shit that has an ending to it. Like, I just keep going in circles.
Yeah, and that's even the same with me, cause I mean, I was thinking about playing 2K, but I'm like, well, that's never ending, basically.
Yeah.
Also, Stardew is too, but so I turned on that River City Girls for a second, but not that long, and I ended up getting stuck on the boss and turning it off.
He said, you know what?
I didn't want to play this anyway.
Oh, man. I don't know what else I'm going to say about my life, really. I think I got some random... this was just kind of me being stupid. So the Wilder and Fury fight was this past Saturday. And like ESPN Plus was like, oh, you can buy it on here or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know that you still had to pay. It's like, it was still like an $80 fight, even if you have ESPN Plus, which is like, okay, it's kind of whack.
Yeah.
And like, there's the trio bundle with Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN Plus. So I was like, man, let me see about this bundle real quick. Just maybe I will watch some ESPN Plus stuff. And I get on there, and then I was like, man, no, I'm not gonna do this. This is dumb. And like, I had my phone in my hand. And I had it on like the page to like say if I was gonna pay for it or not.
Yeah.
And like I did something and I accidentally clicked the button.
Damn.
So like I ended up getting charged for it. And they like prorate stuff or whatever. And I was like, man, let me try to go cancel this. It's like I had to go on like my Disney Plus account to try to cancel the thing, but I ended up only canceling my Disney Plus I had because like the trio bundle hadn't actually like went through just yet. And then like this morning, like the morning after, it ended up charging me for like the other $6 or whatever. So I'm like, man, so I guess I'm just gonna have it for like a month and then I'll switch back.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, man, let me see if this stuff actually makes sense or not. But I'm like, man, nobody paying $80 for no damn boxing match, man. I just want to, because like I wanted to go watch it at the Peaks or whatever. I'm like, man, I'm too tired. I ain't getting up. Use some damn tissue.
That's what I had said, because you had asked me said something about it earlier in the week, and I was like, yeah, I'm down, and Lamont was saying something too, but shit, man, getting off work at 11 it's late. It's not late, you know what I'm saying? But by the time,
late enough.
Yeah, by the time we get all the stuff closed down, all the drawers closed down and stuff, it'd be about 11:30, and then I don't get home till closer to 12. So I'm like, shit, man, I'm done. It's over, man. I'm through bucking.
Yeah, man. Man, we seen dude get fucked up. People talking about you knew Black History Month was trash when we seen Meg getting kissed by OGs. It went downhill from there.
That was the start of it all.
Oh man. Shit. I feel like there was something else that like I went through. My car, man.
What happened to it?
So before we started recording and like before you told me you was gonna see the lodge and stuff. Friday at work, I keep having this thing where like I have to find something in my car and I turn on one of the top lights and I left my shit on. Usually one of our coworkers would be like, "Oh man, your light's on," but Friday nobody noticed.
Yeah.
So I went all day with it on, and then I go out there and I try to start my car and it kind of was like tweaking, but it started. So I'm just like trying to get home. I gotta get to the kids and stuff. So I'm like, man, I ain't thinking really nothing of it.
Right.
And I didn't use my car the rest of Friday, I don't think. Come Saturday, we go to cheerleading at Warren High School. And then I try to start, because it worked. And then I tried to start my car to leave and it wouldn't start, man. So I'm like, God damn it. This turned into a situation where at one point I had jumper cables.
Yep.
What happened to them? I have no idea.
Who the hell knows? It was anywhere.
Dude. So now I gotta keep asking people if they got a jump. And so I finally get a guy. And like, man, black people just always sometimes turn creepy, man.
Yeah.
Which leads me to another story now that I remember. Turned creepy because he was cool, but then like, I'm thinking like, man, you gonna let me run the juicer for at least a couple minutes, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it started up. He said, "All right, give me my cables back." He wasn't playing with me, man. He was like, "Give me that shit, bro." I'm like, "All right, damn, man."
You know, you gotta get a little run. You gotta let it run for a little, like at least a minute or two.
Damn. So I did that, and come Sunday, freaking one of my kids done left the dang other light on in the car. Somehow I didn't notice. So now my car don't start. And I'm weirdo because I don't want to ask nobody in my neighborhood I really don't mess with. And then I got mad, but I needed my mom to come over anyway because wife had to go get her oil changed, so I couldn't want to hold her up, have her waiting to get in line for that. So I had to get my mom to come through and give me a jump. And I go to Walmart to try to get my battery tested or whatever after we done fool with it. And they talking about they test her down. I said, man, yo Walmart, man. You tell me you ain't got a backup or something? Like, what is this, man? So now I got to, it keeps starting up when I was running it, but if it don't start tomorrow, man,
that's
might
crazy,
not see me. I was like, you know what? I could have probably went somewhere else to get it tested, but I was like, man, I don't even feel like it, man.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. Because I was doing that, well, something like that happened to me, and it ain't even like that. Honestly, it's just like feeling like doing stuff that you know you probably should. Because I had ordered this watch band off of Amazon. And that shit didn't fit, and it was like $30.
Damn.
So I'm like, yo, I need to go ahead and send this mother back. Shit. You know, get my $30 back because I'm not about to even think about using this mother. And Kohl's got that free Amazon return stuff.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can take it up there without no box or nothing, and they return it for you. They just scan your little Amazon code or whatever. And I just been putting it off all week, man. I know damn well I need that $30. And it's still going to be at least another 3 or 4 days before I get it because they going to wait until they get the actual item. And I'm just like, man, but I just didn't want to go to Kohl's. Ain't no Kohl's like on the way from my house or the ways that I take to get from work to my house or whatever. Because they own the West, like the Kohl's on Pendleton Pike, which is the one I end up going to. Because I went to Castleton to watch that movie. So on my way home, I just went fucking all the way out the damn way to go over there and finally drop it off. And I'm just like, man, this is so dumb, man. I don't want to. I wish I would have just not done this. Because I sure didn't want to drive to Kohl's up, man. I was dreading it. And I just don't even know why. Like, what's the issue? It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like a 5-minute little drive, and all I had to do was take the stuff in there, and they actually give you like a little $10 off coupon or something. So I bought some socks, but man, I just
that's crazy.
Shit, man. I don't want to do responsible stuff. Be responsible.
Oh shoot! I went to the gas station Friday morning before work, and first I was like, man, let me get these donuts or something. 'Cause I'm hungry. Let me get something to eat real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Get a juice. I get in line, and I'm behind like two people. Man, this lady, man, with this cock eye come out of nowhere. And she start asking everybody what gas pump they was at, and everybody like, man, what you asking me for, man?
Mm-hmm.
And then she asked me, and I'm like, I can't lie because she gonna end up seeing me anyway. So I'm like, man, I'm at 7, and she's like, okay, yeah, cause I was like 7. And I left, blah, 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 cause I'm like, what? So she goes to the lady at the cashier lady, and she's like, I was at pump 7, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. She act like she already put her money in, but she didn't pump the gas for some reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, man, like, you're not about to be trying to bump me out of my spot.
Man, how you?
So I'm like, nah, man, I'm at pump 7. And the lady was like, I can move you to another pump. Just tell me what pump you want to move to. And then she was like, I'm not trying to take your spot, blah, blah, blah. And so she ends up going to number 8, right next to me, after we done had this whole conversation.
Crazy.
And I get out there, and this is where you don't know if you could be mad at somebody or not. Because she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to take your pump, but I went to work, and I was listening to the prayer line, and I forgot about getting gas. So I had to come down here, and I was just so excited and blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? and she asked my name, and I told her my middle name because I'm like, at least I'm not technically lying. So I'm like, man, all right, so I just need you to leave. Right. And she was like, I'm gonna pray for you. God gonna be good to you. And I'm like, I hope so. I'm like, you gotta get out of here, man.
Man, that's rough, man.
I was like, goodness. I was just like, I just always run into some weird people, man.
Yeah, which gas station did you say was that?
Speedway off the highway.
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
he
work.
was going the way to work. Yeah, that's
I'm like, bro.
That Speedway. I hate that I even say that's my Speedway because there aren't any other Speedways for me to go to on my pathway, to or from work or whatever. So I have to go to that one because it's like, I mean, Speedway really like the most trustworthy gas station.
I was about to ask you what's your favorite gas station to go to.
Yeah, and they usually have the snacks that I like too, for sure. So I'm like, okay, cool. If it's a Speedway around, at least I know I can get some decent gas, I suppose, and at least the snacks that I like. But man, I hate that Speedway. I miss my old Speedway used to be when I was on the south side. That was probably my favorite Speedway.
See, because I've always liked Speedway because it usually looks the nicest next to like... And BPs usually look okay, but like, I don't know, maybe it's the red and black aesthetic. Yeah. I don't know.
And BP, they don't care about the environment or something. I just feel like...
they're just
shitty.
They're a little shiesty.
Yeah, they're shady people, so...
shoot. Because, man, around here, like a marathon, you'd be like, ugh, I don't know if I want to go there, man. You remember, I don't know if you ever been to the marathon out west on 56 that used to have all, like, the pictures of all the people that ain't supposed to be in there no more that done robbed somebody in a marathon or something.
I think I have been in that marathon, but I don't think I've seen that.
It was like a whole wall of faces,
crazy.
Man. Oh, shoot. There's another gas station that I just like refuse, like, or even like Shells. I don't like Shells like at all.
Yeah.
And usually now a lot of them just look cruddy. There's the one out by our job, close to the mall that I go to. And the only reason I go to that one is because some reason Speedway don't be having Alka-Seltzer. Like, because every time I get sick, I go to that Shell because they got Alka-Seltzer and they got them pure juices or whatever that you really only find at hood stations or the liquor store. That's crazy. So,
because that Shell sucks as far as location goes too, because it's hard to get in and out of that shit. It's like a little bitty parking lot on the corner.
Like, you gotta go in this way, curvy.
I hate that. And that's why I don't go down there to that speedway that's down there either.
Yeah,
on the other side of
there's only one way really to go in and out.
Sucks, man. And that's like real traffic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like the epitome of traffic. It's like a badly located gas station or something.
The worst.
That shit crazy. Unbelievable, man.
Oh, shit. We were 40 minutes or so in, and we ain't talked too much about nothing.
This is a catch-up episode. This is just, this is the
random
time.
shit actually happened in my life.
Yeah, exactly. This is the time where games is kind of chilling. We still waiting on some specific stuff. Ain't dropped yet. We still got another month before, Animal Crossing or any of the other like spring titles that we really was kind of waiting on.
Two things of importance. We can order t-shirts now.
We can.
If you look on our Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, you can see Marlon modeling in it. And I haven't modeled it just yet, but I did wear it. But I had instances where I couldn't get a good picture, and I don't want to talk about why. But yeah, we selling shirts. So if you're interested in that, let us know. BlackNerdPlanet@gmail.com.
For sure.
Or DM us or something. There was something else I was going to say about. Oh, C2E2. This Saturday, February the what? 29th. Yeah, last day of the... Yeah, leap day. Last day of the month. We'll be there Saturday. So if you up at Chicago, C2E2, try to come find us. That'd be cool.
Play Where's Waldo?
Like, hey! Did you see that TikTok that guy did? And he got a Waldo book from the store.
Yeah.
And he rearranged, like, the picture.
Yeah.
Like, what, man?
Took
What a
Waldo
jerk.
around, like, painted it all differently and then put it back.
Like, come on, man. You got too much time in your hands.
Does he? It was only like a 30-second video.
That was a couple-hour process, though.
Nah, I know. I'm just saying. It's like, because even this, just to edit the video itself,
What
let
a
alone
jerk.
to draw all that out or like redraw it or whatever. That's even more crazy.
What a jerk. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it really ain't too much new stuff going on, man. I had brought up, and they had brought this up like a couple weeks ago now, that Anthem and EA officially are trying to redo Anthem at this point. 2.0 it up or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
Basically saying they're still going to support what the game is now, but at some point there's going to be like a huge refresh. There's no like details on that really.
Whatever, anyway. I tried. I gave him one shot.
Did you see, and I think, well, I don't know if you saw how the Division 2 has been on like crazy like low sales. Not low sales in terms of numbers, but like price wise.
I think I might have heard that they was doing a big update or something.
Yeah, they got a big update coming, and the game has been on sale for as low as like $3 within the last week, right, or so. And I was like, well, we already got it, so I can't be excited about that. And I ain't played it in forever. But that's pretty cool though. If you get, saying a good game for $3,
yeah,
it's better than
tight.
getting Anthem for $3 or whatever it was.
That's crazy.
It is a big update for that.
But that's how EA is, though. We done talked about that multiple times, through the length of the show. It's like, you want to mess with them, and it's like, okay, it's cool, but they be like, oh, well, you know what? Actually, we'll sell it to you for $3. Wait, how much you want? What you got? $2?
Man,
okay.
You know what? We was wrong, man. We could do something with this.
And to me, it's just like, if you gonna be like that, then just sell it to me for $2. If you can sell it to me for $2, because obviously you could this whole time if nobody bought it, and now you're just trying to get anybody to buy it. So just bring it out with $2 then. Just be like, new game, $2.99.
Yeah. I mean,
it kind of looks ugly as far as like being in a PlayStation store. Like,
you imagine though,
new
like
game for $2.99.
Because that's like, if you put out a game for $2.99, like at the original price, instead of just saying $60 or instead of just saying $0, and then putting like microtransactions, everybody's like, wait, man, alright. Which, and I mean, you can say it, and any game can do that, but just like internet, wildlife, You know, like
Yeah.
call it internet wild. But you know, like everybody's like, man, what are you doing? There's be a lot of rage, but also like,
but it's like shit. You done
I
already,
don't know.
you done already put it out at $60 and it didn't sell well. Like 6 people bought it, so we know you
One
really
LAN
didn't make
party.
no money off of it. So then you like, okay, well, we didn't really make no money, but what if we put it out for $2? You'll buy it then, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure. It's like, you could have sold it for that in the first place.
Yeah.
Then. If you knew, I mean, which of course nobody wants to be like, man, we ain't making no money. But obviously you have it like that it doesn't really matter to you one way or the other. If you like, no, it was $60, and then it's like, oh well, no, it's okay. What do you?
It's
have?
not that bad, guys.
I mean, if you got $5, $8.
I got $3.
Come on, 3. All right.
Oh, shoot.
That's cool. I think $3.
Damn, I had it right on the tip of my tongue. I'm tired of losing my train of thought. Gosh darn it, Marlon. What the hell have I done?
You gotta play brain games.
Brain age and shit. Dang,
cards down and
because they had to do something with price and stuff, man. Oh my god. Oh, because next gen, you know, and I had been asking the question of Outlaw 970. Yeah, the base game is $2.
For what?
We were talking about Division.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna stay $2 though.
Mm-hmm.
But because the expansions for Division are like $30 or something. I have to look.
Yeah, because
I never bought the expansions.
Not on that one. I didn't.
You got them on the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I even got them for the first one, man. And I played that one longer than I did 2.
Yeah, I can't even remember. I ain't put that game, turned it on. But also, I think I can't. No, I think I got that digital. I was about to say it's on disc too. So
yeah, it's $30 for this next expansion that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Year 2 content. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any feeling about going back to Division.
Not right now, especially since they added that new little clan thingy, whatever it is on Call of Duty.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of basically that.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. And
I was thinking about Destiny 2, like this morning or whatever, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll play Destiny 2. I was like, man, no. I don't see anybody on that anymore. Like, kind of sucks though, like how lively games can be, and then you're like, whoop.
Just die down. Nobody playing it.
Seeing your friends list dip like that. My friends list has been really weird lately. Like, it seems like nobody's doing like that one game. You know what I'm saying? Like, used to be like, everybody's playing this.
Mm-hmm.
But now it just seems like everybody, like, people I know that get online are either like playing Final Fantasy 14 or could be playing, you know, some random fighting game or some random RPG. Like, it's never like a consistent list anymore. Like back in them olden times.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think, but... Well, I haven't really been on there, so I don't even know what people play. Really.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Dang it. There was another game going into an expansion. I could just be thinking that. I got annoyed because the people that make the Persona games was like, well, if you want Persona 5 on Switch, then everybody needs to just kind of keep talking about it. And everybody's like, what the fuck do you mean? We've been saying put it on Switch for like 2 years now. Get out of here. Like, I could have put it on Switch a long time ago if y'all wanted to.
If you want me to drop this, like, let me get 16,000 likes, man.
Let me get 100,000 retweets.
And I dropped my new album early.
Like, just drop it.
Exactly. You're not even about to
It's not even done.
Get out of here. You're just talking.
Like, get out of here, jerk. Oh, shoot. There's a Steven Universe jacket I want.
Oh, yeah. They about to come back out with some new episodes of that, too, ain't they?
Yeah, man. That was one of the few things I actually put on the list. Let me pull that up. Did you watch all the last episodes of Future?
I think so.
I had watched, I think I watched them all, because it was like 8 episodes of Steven Universe Future. And now they're saying 10 episodes to conclude the series. So I'm like half sad. And I'm not sad just because I was expecting it. I thought they would have been done. But I got it off of Variety. They said the first of the final 10 episodes of Steven Universe will debut March 6th at 7 p.m. And it will end, the show's going to end March 27th with a 4-part series finale. So yeah, it's pretty bittersweet for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, I mean, it's time for it to end. Because I don't want it to just turn into a thing where they're just making it just to make it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about it anyway.
But the latter part of
just like future in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, latter part.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and I'm not saying that because like it's bad or nothing. I'm just kind of like, all right, sure. I'm here for it. Let me, but yeah, shut it on down.
Yeah, Steven, like, he learns so much more about his mom now and everything, and he's kind of dealing with the repercussions of her actions. Mm-hmm. So it really turned into a lot of like, F you, mom, like, and trying not to be, and it turns a lot into him not trying to be like her as he like figures out more of his, diamond side and everything. Yeah. So it did get a little too much at some points. Like you said, I didn't like the future episodes as much as I was hoping to.
Mm-hmm. It's like they cool, but Steven is being like a jerk or something, so it's kind of weird. It's like, man, you was just crying last weekend.
Dealing with being a teenager now.
Yeah, it's like, get out of my room, Dad. Shut up, man. What's wrong with you, man? Man, we're onion it, man. Yeah. Put somebody else on the screen.
Did you see an Apple and Onion show is coming back?
No, well, I haven't been on there in a while, but recently I got on the Cartoon Network app and watched Craig of the Creek and stuff, and they showed the commercials for it on there. But I thought I didn't know that it was still going, and then that it had stopped.
Yeah.
And now, it's about to pick back up, because whenever I had seen it originally, it was only like the pilot episode.
Mm-hmm. It was like maybe 6 episodes max. Mm-hmm. And that was like a year or two ago.
I just know they got a little commercial in there, and I always be singing along with it or whatever.
Yeah, Cartoon Network, man, is so weird right now. Just from like every like cartoon they have is like, I mean, I shouldn't say every cartoon, but they have a lot of distinct like art styles. I feel like some of them, like, people be like, man, everything looks the same. Like, yeah, I guess, but like they got the Thundercats Roar is coming out.
That's like Teen Titans Go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people mad about how that looks.
I ain't mad, but it sucks. It doesn't even suck, because Teen Titans Go don't suck, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
So that's what, it's not like I'm like, this is garbage, I hate. It's like, I understand the reason why, because it's like, okay, kids don't know about Thundercats, or really, they know about Teen Titans now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a thing that they would have gone without knowing, because there wasn't a show like Teen Titans regular in today's time or in the present or anything, so it's like, I appreciate it for its, like, historical, you know what I'm saying, keeping the art form together or whatever, but I'm not gonna watch it. It ain't for me. I seen a little preview of it or something, but I'm cool.
Yeah, the preview I saw, as I keep trying to figure out how I want to sit, the preview I saw, it was just showing Chitara and like talking about how fast she is and type of person she is and stuff like that. So it was funny. Like, art style aside, I mean, I feel like it's just gonna be funny, goofy shit per usual. Like, everything else, like Teen Titans. Like you said, Teen Titans isn't bad. And like I had talked about when the movie came out, like the movie was pretty funny to me.
And I never ended up watching it. But I've seen episodes of Teen Titans Go, and I've watched like whole episodes. You know what I'm saying? Enough to be like, this is not a bad show. It's just not something that I would be like, oh, turn on Teen Titans Go. Yeah. It's not something that's like for me specifically, but it ain't no reason to be mad though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like the way that Teen Titans is always like paying homage to the originals and like, getting that involved and being like, this art style is us, but so is that art style. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, just keeping that tradition, or showing a new generation of kids some old material in a way that they like it and comprehend it or whatever. I think that's cool.
I did fail to mention that we are streaming again.
Well, I guess it's cool not to. I mean, it's not cool not to say it, but Now that you said it, it's on the books now.
You know, should have said it 35 to 50 minutes ago.
I retweeted it and stuff. So at least it was, you know,
it's kind of there.
It's on the top.
But yeah, we're streaming all these episodes now on Sundays. So yeah, guys,
Sunday.
Watch us talk and not just listen to us talk, I guess.
Because I'm like animated. I feel like where a lot of my jokes or anything that I say that's funny, it kind of helps to see me saying it or doing it.
Yeah, where are we with cartoons right now, though?
What you mean?
In terms of like, we're in the damn near 30 club.
Yeah.
And we can watch what we want.
Yeah. No, I'm just I don't give a shit.
But it's like, we watch cartoons. It's not like we watch them like reluctantly because we like watching them. But it's kind of like, where are we at with that? Because we watch that, we watch anime, watch whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't, but I don't even really pay attention to what's coming on like regular TV though. So it's like if something does pop up, I'm just kind of like, oh, that's a new thing to see. You know what I mean?
Before, yeah.
But it's not, and all that stuff's not aimed at us.
No, it ain't.
And sometimes the jokes can hit harder because we understand it better. But I guess it's just kind of like, how much do I care about cartoons at this point? Like, am I getting to that point of being old?
I feel you. But I don't feel like that because I don't get on I don't turn the TV on and be like, man, what's all these cartoons? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to turn on some live action. Like, I don't have even till just recently, I want to watch like a game show network kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But even that is like games, I guess. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I probably won't ever be to a point where I'm like, man, I'm not watching this.
Yeah. Keep going. I
I was just gonna say it's not like, I mean, like you said, the stuff is not aimed at us, but it's not like it's missing us. You know what I'm saying? And it's that same thing, like what you were saying last week. Kind of like about watching all that and like Amanda showing stuff and like how a lot of those jokes we missed because we was kids watching it, and now you watch it today and it's like, oh damn, that. So was it really aimed at the kids? You know what I mean? Or is it aimed at the parents who have to watch it because the kids is watching it?
Yeah, cause like with my kids, I got a damn near 9-year-old and a 6.5-year-old basically at this point. Maybe not 6.5, she just turned 6, but it feel like she older than that. But I got these two kids that my youngest watches a lot of YouTube. My oldest watches a lot of Netflix stuff. And that's personal taste. So it's just kind of like the way I view what kids like is just different now because, sometimes the YouTube videos be like, all right, these people doing too much with these toys and shit. And I'd be like, man, what kind of jokes are y'all trying to make? This don't sound kid related at all. Yeah. They be doing, they just be doing too much. But like Netflix, now like Netflix has a deal with Nickelodeon. They got this new cartoon that's like exclusive on there, and I can't remember what it's called. I just saw it, but the art on it looked decent. But like whether it's like Little Pony or freaking Boss Baby cartoon or and it's just so many different things. It's just kind of like I don't even really know what kids are into now because mine just seems so like
all over the place.
Yeah, they're girls, so like I don't look at it from that's not the same lens as my used to be a boy perspective.
But it's just totally different, and I mean that just comes with technological advances and what we have access to. Because like when we was kids, it wasn't like we didn't have access to hella stuff. But it was hella stuff relative to the people who was kids before us who really didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like each time, each group of kids get a little bit more. So you can't even really be like, well, when I was a kid, because, sure, we was watching YouTube and stuff, but it was totally different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nearly as many people on there making videos as it is now. And all the options of what kind of video you want to watch, Most people who was on YouTube when we was watching YouTube was like watching music videos for the most part.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it wasn't like homemade videos or prank videos or unboxing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a whole bunch of that kind of stuff.
The market's just so different.
Exactly. So it's like, I mean, sure.
What year did YouTube come out, man? What year?
I don't even know, man, because time is crazy. Well, I don't understand.
In my mind, YouTube came out in like 05. Okay, yeah. It was created in 05. Google bought it in 06. Okay. So my mind is right. But in terms of like, yeah, people like making content that came to so later. Like people, and I don't know. Like I wish I was one of those people that like knew. Like you know what I'm saying? We say that. Like I just wish I had that foresight or like really knew I wanted to make content at some point and be like, man, if I'd have been doing this when I was 15 when it came out, like where would I be right now? But you know, that's all water under the bridge at this point. But like back to like cartoon wise, because you know, we fall into like those nostalgia things because like with Disney Plus, we're like, oh man, like I want to see what this look like nowadays. And you be like, man, this mother look kind of trash a little bit now. Yeah. And you know, that's one thing I'll say is like animation has just got so much more polished over the years. And even if a lot of like old heads don't like the art styles that are like, especially in American cartoons that are popular, or whether it's like Titans Go or like OKKO thing. I know a lot of people hate how that looks, but it's just kind of like, but if you was a kid, would you have thought that, you know, I don't know. Like,
yeah, but
and obviously,
interested.
And another adult made that art style because that's kind of like what they inner mind was wanting to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I hate when people discredit that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just was trying to pick your brain on how we feel about just in general, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, because even with anime, there's only so much that you end up really wanting to watch.
I was thinking about that too.
Whether it is art style or whether it's just the type of stories they're trying to tell. Because you can fall into a lot of sameness with anime. Yeah. Which is why, I mean, one, there's like the ones that stand out. And then there's the ones that are just like, I mean, it comes down to writing, as we say. Yeah. Because you can fall into like, oh, I'm a high school kid and I like girls and I want to get a date. And, you know, and that's the anime. Like,
I just watched something similar like that kind of on Funimation, like over the past week or so. It's called After School Dice Club.
Oh, I ain't heard of that.
It was just some like, you know, sometimes you just get on Funimation and like scroll around. Yeah, see what you see. And I think it kind of drew my attention because I was thinking about that one Netflix show that I watched.
After School Dice Club. That sounds like what I would picture that being is way different.
Hey, come on, man, come on. Roll 7, boy, I'm telling you. They in the alley with the... they crazy. Yeah, exactly, though. And it's just like you said, you watch that kind of stuff and then it's like, oh, it's basically like slice of life where it's like high school students or, you know, middle school students trying to find something to do. All right, let's play some board games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's basically what it was. It's just like that. And it's just like you said, like it just could be the same. It kind of is the same, but it's not the same. And art be different, and the stories be kind of different or whatever. So it's just like whatever you are into, pretty much. You find something that you like. I guarantee you, it's at least 2 or 3 other things that are like exactly similar to that, or you know what I'm saying. You can be like, oh, that's part of this realm, or they followed in the footsteps of this show.
Because I had, I think it was like a week or 2 ago now. Because did I talk to you about how my friend Jamel was talking about trying to watch anime maybe? He was asking people on Twitter what he should watch. I might have, if I'm being repetitive, sorry, but because he was like asking people on Twitter like, you know, maybe I'll watch anime, like what's some like stuff to watch? And it made me think of like when you started watching anime more over the last couple years. And I can't remember what like the first thing I said you should watch. I know you watched Assassination Classroom. And maybe, and you obviously you got into Naruto pretty heavy. But I don't really remember like what was the one that you was like, man, I'll start watching it. Cause it's not easy to like recommend stuff to people. Cause like at the end of the day, because, you know, anime being foreign to so many people and preconceived notions of it being like, oh, it's just Dragon Ball Z or something. And then it's like, no, it's just like regular TV, man. Yeah, it's so much more like to see. So it's like me recommending something. It's like, I can tell you like Hunter x Hunter is tight, but if you don't like it, then you don't like it. You know what I mean, or whatever.
And
Even
don't
if it's
take like one little thing that you see about that show and then be like, "Oh, I'm not really interested in it."
Mm-hmm.
It's so many different aspects of why you might like it versus why I might not like it or whatever. But I think that Assassination Classroom was the first thing that you suggested that I watched. Like, you had suggested hella stuff in the meantime, but that
Sorry.
was the first. No, I'm just saying that was the first one that
God damn it.
that I had actually watched that you suggested. Because it took me a long time. Because I think when you was telling me, I was basically like getting onto the Naruto train, and I was just like watching hella of that. And then once I finished that, I'm like, all right, I need to watch something else. And then I ended up watching Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
It's funny as hell.
Images. I thought about buying the anime one day. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it, man. Just cause like that mug was lit. It was like, I don't think I actually watched the last episode. Cause I didn't want to. Cause I was like, man, it's over.
Yeah, it's done, man.
It's like,
I
come
can't
on.
believe it, man.
That
Koro Sensei, no.
Man. Yeah, if you haven't watched Assassination Classroom, I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah, it is.
If it's on Hulu, it's probably not on Netflix.
No, it's not on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's definitely on Hulu, though.
Yeah, it's on there. It's on Crunchyroll. It's about
I think it might be on Funimation, too.
Because where did he come from? He's some kind of alien. I can't remember.
He was a science experiment in a lab.
That's what it was.
Yeah, they built him up. He was an assassin. He was like the most best assassin in the world. And then they finally basically turned himself in. And instead of putting him in jail or killing him, they turned him to experiments, or maybe he volunteered himself for experiments or whatever. But that's basically how he ended up being like that, with some science shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because he ended up being the teacher for what grade were they? They were like freshmen or something?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
He did that because the little chick who was at the lab where he was becoming experiments was the one who was over the whole thing, but she was his little bodyguard basically. But that was another part of the experiment, and they ended up falling in love, and then
Yeah, the main character Nagisa, he was a boy, but then everybody thought he kind of looked like a girl.
Yeah,
anime.
They made fun of him a lot for that.
His hairstyle and stuff. Yeah, man, that's a good one. That's also one of those animes where it's like, if I want to just start up something new, I usually want it to look like Assassination Classroom because it's colorful and it's funny and it's got enough action going on. It's the perfect combination for me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where even a Naruto kind of falls into, because that's pretty colorful, even though there's a lot of death and blood.
Yeah, that I would say Mob Psycho too. That's a lot of colors and stuff too. Or even One Punch Man, which is not as loosely animated as Mob Psycho is, but One Punch Man is kind of colorful too, especially with all the explosions and blowing people up with one punch basically or whatever.
I think I'm gonna use that picture.
Mob crazy, boy.
Yeah, man. Mob Psycho. How do you describe that in simple terms? It's
a psychic show. they basically, it's it's one of the shows that's people are kind of fighting, but everybody has powers, but it's different levels of psychic abilities, the powers that everybody has.
Yeah, and Mob is, he's kind of just, he's smart, but he's very
oblivious.
Oblivious and he's slightly gullible.
Yeah, he's just like a naive kid. It's the world is such a beautiful place. And it's not that it isn't that, but it's just not as cut and dry as that. But and that's a good show for character development too, and putting that on display, because as the show goes on, he starts off really really ha ha ha, and then as he gets older, you can kind of feel the change in him, in his attitude and how he looks at the world and stuff. Yeah,
and then his master sensei, what's his name?
I don't know what his name is. I can't think of it.
I cannot think of what dude's name is. Starts with an R.
Ritz.
Ritsu Rising. God damn it, I gotta look.
Raygon.
Raygon.
Yep,
Yeah, there you go. Because his sensei Raygon is like he lied about being a psychic basically.
Yeah.
And started up like a Miss Cleo type thing,
Got me
company.
now. Yeah.
And now he's supposed to be like an exorcist expert. And he ends up hiring Mob because Mob does have power, so he basically swindles him and the people he gets as clients.
Yeah, for sure.
To do work for him, and he ends up figuring out that being a jerk and robbing people of their naivety is not as cool as he thought it once was. Not to spoil everything, but
yeah, especially like it says it goes forward. But it's been over for a minute. Well, season 2's been over for a minute, ain't it?
Yeah, because I think it was a summer show last year.
So, because they got a movie too on Funimation.
Oh damn! I didn't know they had a movie.
Yeah, it's like OVA or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay. Yeah, I think they have a couple of those OVAs. I didn't know if they had actual movie though. But yeah, Mob Psycho. Yeah, if there's like a cool starter pack of anime, Assassination Classroom and Mob are pretty good, especially for more contemporary animes.
And it's not like crazy dark as far as like the tone. It can get, it's like it's there and that's cool,
but it's not like
that's not the whole point.
This is scary.
And most of the time when they do that, if it's a scene or if it's a part of it that has something to do with that or gets that dark, they hurry up and like comic relief that should have like lighten it up real fast.
Yeah. What was the other show that you had mentioned after you said Mob Psycho? I can't remember what you said.
I don't know. As far as what?
Anime. I thought you said another one.
No, I just said One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. That's what you said. Yeah. I haven't watched season 2 of that yet.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, and I saw like people online. I mean, it's online. But I've seen so many people complaining about season 2 in the beginning. But I felt like people warmed up more to it as it went on. I'm not sure what the high consensus is on it, but
yeah, me either. But I mean, you just gotta think about the situation that he's in. He's like a superhero, but people still don't know him yet, so things are gonna be kind of slow, even for it to be the second season. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of is written that way that it kind of has to chill.
Get some shit going on. It's not just him punching everybody and that's it.
And making it interesting in a way that's like, oh, he ain't just the only person. He's not just literally only running around here one punching people all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have some conflict here. And it's gotta be, so it's gotta, build up to that. So you can see other people being like, damn, I heard about that dude or whatever and I want to do something about it or something.
Yeah. One day, man, I kind of just forgot because it's only on Hulu, and I don't get on Hulu all the time. Yeah, I need to get back to it. I was reading the manga, and I had stopped.
I did too, and I don't even remember when I had got on there and got caught up with that. Like I know it was recently, but I don't even know. Just trying to think back when it was that I actually watched that shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and I was reading, I shouldn't say was, but I mean I was reading Jujutsu Kaisen some more on the Shonen Jump app. And I kind of was like confused on that, but like, I gotta stop reading stuff late at night. That's my main problem. But Jujutsu Kaisen is about like high schoolers once again, and I can pull it up. Like the main character ends up eating this like demon like finger, and he ends up getting this like demon power and shit.
Oh, that happened on One Punch Man too, actually.
Oh yeah,
similar.
Probably
thing.
some kind of lore, Japanese lore type stuff.
Yeah,
but he ends up eating this finger. Like he was like in this ghost club at school where they wasn't really seeing nothing happening. They end up finding this finger somewhere, and he ends up eating it because this demon comes, and there's like other demons at this school.
Yeah,
it's like I kind of feel like I damn near feel like I need to reread because I took a while to read the next few chapters, so I kind of feel like I missed something important on understanding like what kind of school this is. Because there's like all these other high school kids that have powers of like controlling like the curses and stuff and fighting these demons, and like, you know, humans don't. It's like, I guess humans can't really see them, but obviously the people that have these powers can. And like, yeah, I don't want to spoil anymore, but it was kind of confusing. But yeah, it's another anime, a manga that I'm sure anime is coming soon.
Yeah.
But it's and I feel like seeing it animated is gonna be better, because I kind of fall into a pit where this is where art style and the way that people direct their mangas gets confusing, especially when it's in black and white and you're trying to follow what's going on. And then like there's certain panels with so much action and like explosions and stuff, and you kind of like me, I'm like, I can't really tell what the freak is happening right now. So like, did this guy do this and do that? Or there's like, I've experienced it with like Demon Slayer 2, where there's like jump cuts of like, I can see when they animate this, it's gonna make a lot more sense. Yeah. But like me reading it, it's like if you kind of take your eyes off and then it happens, you'd be like, wait, what? But it's like intentional, like, you know, anime thing, like those videos where it's like anime swordsmen and be like, and they do like the sword pull real quick, and it's like those type of things happen when you're reading and you're like, wait, hold on, somebody just get their head knocked off, like, let me to go back and like make sure
the page back on time.
So I keep kind of having those situations. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's cool though. I just need to kind of not be taken off from reading shit and going back and forth.
Just being a little consistent or whatever.
Like the one thing about the Shonen Jump app too, for people that want to spend $2 a month and read their catalog that they have available, is that you can't really like, you can download stuff, you know what I mean, but you can't like make a list of stuff that you like you can't make favorites on the app, which I don't understand why. And I need to like send a note and be like, hey, I need to put this in there, because I hate having to go back and scroll through to find what I'm looking for. But nonetheless, it's $2, so can I really be complaining? Because I'm surprised they don't charge more. I need to figure out how many people actually subscribe to it. Oh yeah, and One Punch Man is actually in chapters now in there. I think that's been there for a while. But yeah, I just need them to kind of do that.
Step it up a little taste.
Is there any like animes that you kind of been looking to watch, or you just kind of been on the back burner with?
No. I mean, I've been kind of low key asking people. And like just people around me, or you know, whoever, if I don't know what kind of stuff you already like, you know what I'm saying, or just being like, hey, what you watching, anime or whatever. But I don't think that I actually have anything.
That's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, I just been like, I get on like Funimation or something and like scroll through, and if something catches my eye, like off a first glance, then I mess with it. If not, then I just been, you know, like I said, just watching random stuff.
Yeah, God damn it, I was about to look at my queue, because I did catch up on Academia.
How many? Well, I don't know, because I mean, I did, I guess, but then there's some new episodes.
Yeah, they're on 79 or 80, I think. Can't remember. Because I just caught up, and I can't remember if it's 80 or 79, but let's see. 82 now. There's 82 episodes, so technically I'm not caught up because the newest just came out and I missed it. So yeah, they're on episode 82 now. But yeah, it's pretty good. Seeing stuff that I had read animated is cool. So I had watched that. And I really haven't been watching anything else, because like my queue on Crunchyroll is just too long. I really need to take a lot of stuff out. Cause it's just like, man, I just have to be in like a mood, man. Even though I prefer subtitles over dubs, like I still know I gotta pay attention and want to take the time to watch it. Cause I was trying to watch, like I think I was saying I was trying to watch Black Clover dub, and the voices aren't horrible, But I was just kind of like, man, I don't really like them either. Like, I almost prefer not knowing what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of talking to somebody at work the other day about. It's like, you know, people be like, man, son versus dumb, it's only one way. And it's like, nah, just to me, it's just like the mood. You know what I'm saying? The mood I'm in. And like you said, do you have the time to really like sit down and invest, you know, watching the sub anime and getting all the way through it? You don't been paying attention to it all the way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm not the kind of person that even is like, oh, this voice is better than that voice, because I ain't really paying no attention. I'm just listening to what they saying. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, I can keep up with this show and kind of do something else in the background. Cool.
Yeah. You know.
It just depends on, you know, how I'm feeling for the most part.
Did you, the Academia movie comes out February 26th. Did you get your tickets for it? You was asking me.
No, I did, because I was looking at it, but it ain't a part of the AMC Stubs Plus.
Yeah,
so
he was like,
oh, okay, let me think about it. Now I got to really consider.
Yeah, because the 26th is me and Letitia anniversary.
Uh-huh.
So luckily she's not being like, no, you can't watch it, but we gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But the way they got it set up is either sub or dub, and I want to see a sub because that's what I'm used to with Academia.
Mm-hmm.
But the only time available for the 26th when we free, it's like 4 in the afternoon. So I'm like, I guess we gotta do that. But it's all the way out west. So I'm like, crap. Yeah, I gotta drive west. Like, it's on Michigan Road, whatever. But
yeah, but still.
Yeah.
That's all the way out west. From where we are right now today, that's all the way out west. That's a long... And the problem with that is there's no shortcut, or like there's no short way. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick look. All right, I'm about to drive out west real quick. Like, it's a long-ass drive. No matter which way you take it, you know what I'm saying? No matter what little back roads you know, it's still just clear across town, basically.
So we doing that. Cause I think the other time after that was like super late, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I'm not seeing a movie at 10 o'clock at night. I don't know who you think I am.
Knocked in that mug.
Man,
sleep.
That would suck. But I'm hoping it's good. Cause we had saw the first movie and that was cool.
Mm-hmm. That movie was pretty tight. If I think, you know, just thinking back.
Yeah, no,
I ain't watched it since then
cool.
or nothing, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
We so yeah, we gonna do that one. Cause I knew you was saying you was thinking about going or whatever. I was just like, man, I don't know how your schedule looking with work and everything to go see it.
Exactly, because I gotta work. I think I have to actually work the Wednesday that it come out. Mm-hmm. So if anything, I guess I would have to try to find a day after that or whatever.
Yeah, and plus we gonna be gone the 29th, so can't do it then.
So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I'm trying to watch that mug on bootleg or something.
Oh man, they funny acting, bro.
Who? AMC?
The theater we going to, cause they only had that 4. Now they done added a earlier show time. I might have to swap, cause I don't really want to go at no 4. Yeah, I might be swapping after this show over.
Saying like that, we gonna like no.
They really did. I wonder why they did that. Huh?
People was probably complaining because when we was looking that first day, it wasn't really not like one time per movie.
Yeah. But shit, yeah, that movie come out. So if anybody else is weeb enough to go see an anime movie in the theater, let us know. Cause that'd be tight. Cause I had seen that Konosuba movie when that came out in theaters back in like November or something, and that was really fun. Mm-hmm. I like Konosuba a lot. Getting into my
That's that basketball one?
No, that's Koroko.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. I remember you saying about that one.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite explosion girl, magic girl, and the horny warrior chick and stuff. Super anime shit. But Konosuba is like pure comedy, and it's like one of the better isekai animes, which is the I died getting ran over by a car. Now I'm in this new world anime, so, like all them type of shits. But yeah, I think shit that one even is a good recommendation.
Yeah, I think I seen that.
Ladder
I think I seen the picture of that one on Funimation or something. Not that one, but the first one.
Yeah, that and Kuroko Basketball.
I want to watch that too, but now I'm gonna have to sit it down and watch. Pull it up on TV because it's a sub mostly, or if I didn't see no dub. I think this one was on Crunchyroll though.
Yeah,
and it ain't a whole lot of dub on Crunchyroll anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much all sub for the most part.
Yeah, man, you gotta watch Kuroko, man, especially when they start playing all the other dudes.
Yeah, I know, because I like I said, because since I watched that Haikyuu, I like sports anime too. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, man, sports animes are typically pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's that Ace of the Diamond, the baseball one I had started, and I don't know why I never got back to that. That one's really good.
Yeah,
that's got a lot of episodes now too.
Lil Jay was telling me about he had started watching one on Hulu. I think it's called Prince of Tennis or something like that. Oh, yeah,
that's an older anime there.
He said that he was kind of feeling that, but he wasn't sure.
That started, I remember that coming on back when Toonami was, still on before they took that long break of not having anime on Cartoon Network. Because that was when I remember trying to watch, and then I never did again. Because it was like that and, what is that other anime that was in that same era? God, I cannot remember the name, but Shaman Bell. Shaman Bell. Yeah. Or Shaman King. Shaman King, Shaman Bell. Is it Shaman King? I think. I think it might be Shaman King. What is Shaman Bell? That's just a Shaman Bell. Sorry, why am I thinking Bell, though? Maybe from a video game or something. But yeah, Shaman King, I think. Those both was kind of in that same era. Shit, they had a PS2 game, so it was back in the day. But, yeah, that was then. Because I remember they did that with One Piece, too. It finally came to Toonami, early 2000s, and that was when it was the 4Kids dub still, and I was like, man, this looks dumb. This is stupid. I don't watch this crap. Oh man, they swear they used to get. I mean, there's a lot of anime games now, but boy, anime games used to be on everything, boy. Game Boy Advance and shit. It's wild as I pull up all these pictures. Shoot, yeah, I don't know, man. Anime is so much. I don't got no other anime shit.
Me either. I'm actually involved and wrapped up in some social stuff.
Oh,
and
God.
So I'm
whatever that means.
Distracted.
Oh, goodness.
Because I don't know if this is just life, but I've been on the internet a lot more lately, the past,
The internet a lot more? Okay,
yeah,
you said that weird. What did you say?
Yeah, I've been on there, man, on the internet. And the only reason why I say it like that is because mainly I've been on Twitter. And I've just been, looking around on Twitter. And being on Twitter.
There's a lot of different things that could be going on when Twitter's involved.
Yeah, so I'm just over there, man, on Twitter.
Oh, my God.
Let's put it like that.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't think we had nothing else, really, man. Like I said, it was light on the actual topics. We just put a lot of this shit out of the rabbit's hat.
Mm-hmm.
They did, Ubisoft did confirm Rainbow Six is coming to next gen, which makes sense because that game stopping on current gen wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
But which leads the question of how many games are going to do that. I mean, I'm sure, Destiny is. I wonder if Call of Duty, Modern Warfare would do that or not, or if they're just gonna be nope, moving on. Because to me, it would be smart to put Modern Warfare on next gen.
Yeah.
Since it's with only being out a year at that point. Yeah, I don't know what other game off the top of my head. Anthem's obviously coming back, so that's gonna be next gen, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a Battlefront or something, but. Yeah, I don't know, and obviously Apex and shit, Fortnite, that's gonna move over.
Stuff,
that's just kind of
it's just ongoing anyway.
That's cut and paste over.
Yeah.
The
drag and drop.
EA had a lot of stories too, because they also EA. This came from Jason Schreier on Kotaku was talking about this last Friday he had confirmed there was another Star Wars game that was supposed to be a spin-off of Battlefront that had got canceled. I guess they were trying to have it worked by like a couple different EA studios that like so basically like cross country work. And EA was just like, man, it's too much. We don't even want to really do this anyway, so cancel it.
Yeah, forget it. We done.
I guess it was supposed to be like a more open world type game. And there was another. I didn't realize there was another Star Wars game in 2018 that got canceled. But codename Orca. This one codename was Viking. And like the most famous Star Wars cancellation was like 1313, which was like the actual name of the game. So I don't know what's up with EA.
They just been out here lying this whole time. Yeah, we got y'all. We about to drop this new Star Wars. Just kidding. Sorry about
the people. Oh shoot. Well, I think that's about it, man. We pulled a rabbit out of it today.
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting on Animal Crossing. I really didn't talk about Animal Crossing like I wanted to.
Yeah, because you said, because you did say that you was gonna get back to it, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It was big stuff, but it was stuff that kind of was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably already going. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense for being a part of the game.
Yeah, I don't want to go past the hour and a half like we tend to for Animal. We can talk about it later. Because I don't know if you have really watched.
I didn't either, so nope. Yep, give me some time to catch up.
Yeah, we can do that at another time. Next week, I guess.
Well,
I thank everyone for listening, watching, and if you're at C2E2, let us know if you would like some Black Nerd merch of any kind. We have shirts we trying to do, so order that if you may. BlackNerdPlanet@gmail.com, and if you're something specific that you think we should make, let us know that too.
Yep, for sure. Any
closing words, Mr. M? So, Mr. The Boy M?
You know, man, it's like that. We gone.
Alright, DJ Drama.
You know, that's a classic line, boy.
Where he been at lately?
He been robbing people and stuff.
There
was all that. No, well, I don't think he was necessarily robbing people, but there was all that controversy between him and Uzi not being able to release his music, and Drama saying that it ain't up to him and all that other stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
DJs and stuff aren't the same like how they used to be. It's not as important, or it is as important. It's just
a title.
Yeah,
it's like Mr. or Mrs.
Exactly. It's a different game now. So whatever. Shout out DJ Drama, I guess.
Oh man, peace out, everybody. Bye. Yep.